But I actually ran out, so we're gonna go ahead and use Maybelline because I don't have any more. Hey everybody, I'm Louie Lay, and today I'm gonna do a get ready with me. If you wanna know how to get this look, then keep on watching. So the first thing I do right when I wake up is I put on moisturizer. And then right after moisturizer, if I'm gonna do my makeup, I use Drunken Elephant Serum. And I just go ahead and dab this, smudge it all over my face. I got a sample at Sephora, so I'm testing it out. It feels sticky and it doesn't smell that great, so I don't know. But I'm trying that out. Then I do my foundation. So for foundation, I've tried Fenty, Clinique, and NARS. And let me just tell you guys, the Fenty would probably be the worst one that I've tried so far, just because it took me forever to find the right shade. I had to buy 3 bottles so I could finally find the right shade for me. You try it on at the store, and then as soon as you step out, it oxidizes so much that the color changes completely. Yeah, as far as NARS and Clinique go, I think it's the exact same thing. They're not really that much of a difference. So I kind of go back and forth with both. NARS has like my color perfectly, and Clinique, it's just a little bit lighter. So I'm gonna use Clinique for today. And what I do, guys, is I just dab foundation all over my face, just like that. Then I get my beauty blender and I start blending. So yeah, we're just gonna beat this in, beat this in. Don't forget your neck. Okay, so once I'm done beating my foundation in, I'm gonna go ahead and go with it with a concealer. And since we did Clinique, we're gonna go ahead and do the Clinique concealer. And I'm almost running out. Now I've tried the NARS concealer as well, and to me it's the same thing. I went from Fenty to NARS to Clinique. I stopped using Fenty just because it oxidizes so much and it was very hard for me to find my shade, and it kind of turned me off on that. And then I went ahead and started using NARS, and NARS was okay, except I started noticing that every time I would touch my face somewhere, it would kind of just fade out. So I tried Clinique, but it turns out Clinique is kind of like the same thing. So yeah, I just put my foundation under my eyes, and I do actually a huge triangle right here because I have red cheeks. So I tried to cover that, and then I do a triangle right here. And then right here in the Cupid's bow. Once we beat in our concealer, we need to set it. So the setting powder I use is Laura Mercier translucent powder, but I actually ran out, so we're gonna go ahead and use Maybelline because I don't have any more. I need to do a Sephora haul for you guys for sure. Okay. And I always put a little dot on top of my eye too. just make sure it looks the same color as the bottom, you know? Sometimes I don't like to use eyeshadow when I'm in a rush, so that's why I do the top part too. So once it's all set, I'm gonna go ahead and use the powder. So I just put some on the top of the lid. And I use my brush. Make sure you set under the eye real good. If you guys know of a really good foundation that doesn't smudge every time you scratch or anything like that, let me know in the comments. I kind of want to try the Huda Beauty one, but I haven't been able to try it. Okay, so now we're going to contour, and I don't use liquid to contour, I use powder. So what I do is I have a Too Faced bronzer, but it's the milk chocolate bronzer. And so what I do is I grab this brush and I smudge some on there, and I don't like to use liquid because I feel like I just make a big old mess. To me, the powder is 10 times better. Okay, so once I'm done with my cheekbones, I go ahead and do this top part right here. And then I do the very top of my forehead. Okay. And guys, I want to make sure that you can see my contour, so I kind of go over it one more time. And since I'm very light complected, I have to get the milk chocolate bronzer from Too Faced. I've tried getting the chocolate bronzer and I ended up leaving it here because it was like, whoa, too dark. Like my contour was extremely dark. So I just use it for eyeshadow now. Okay, and last but not least, we're gonna do our nose. And so I just go like this. Okay, so my nose is done. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to blush. And guys, I've had this blush for like 10 years, I wanna say. It's so old, it's Clinique, and it's still good. I mean, it still has a good amount on there. I swear, because all you need is just the lightest touch. And I just dab it on the very top of my cheekbone. Just like that. There we go. Okay, and then real quick, I just like to run through again with the powdered brush, and I like to just go through it one more time. And so now we're gonna open our caboodle, and we are going to get our Anastasia Brow Dip. And I use the color Soft Brown. And then we need one of these. And one of these. Sometimes this dries out and I go ahead and just put a dab of water in there and just kind of mix it, and it works. Okay, so I'm gonna dab it with my brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I am not a professional at doing brows. I feel like my left brow looked a lot better than my right brow because I'm a lefty, so I have more control in my left hand. So I always have one brow really nice and one brow all messed up. Story of my life. And I have like very little eyebrow hair. I have to legit fill them in. So I just try and follow the outline as best as possible. And then when I'm done, I go ahead and brush it. There you have it. One eyebrow done, one not done. Okay guys, so my eyebrows are done. So now we're gonna go ahead and do some eyeshadow from Tarte. What I like to do is I like to get a darker kind of shadow. I'm gonna go with this one here. And this one is called First Kiss. Dab off the excess, and then I'm just gonna follow my crease in and out. I'm not really doing much today, so I don't need to go all out. All I will do is just my crease. Just like that. I hope you all have a great day today. And everybody is doing good. Sorry guys, my camera died, but all I did was I just put eyeshadow under the eyelid as well because I like to put some on the bottom all the time. So yeah, so I just did my crease and the bottom, and now I'm gonna go ahead and put on some eyeliner, and I use Kat Von D tattoo liner in the color Trooper Black. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a wing. I feel like the Kat Von D liner lately has been drying out on me. That's why I want to try a new one. Okay, so I did one wing. That's how it came out. Now let's do the other eye. And guys, my wings are definitely not perfect. I legit always mess them up. Like I just did with this one. Yep, this one always comes out bigger than this one. So I have to just play with them, and bigger line over here, draw a bigger line over there. Okay guys, so my eyeliner is done, and now I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on. And I use the Glue Kiss. And the lashes I use, guys, are called Wispy lashes, and I just buy them at Walmart. Okay, so I'm gonna wait like 30 seconds for this to go ahead and dry up. Then I get my tweezers and I pinch it like this, and then I go ahead and put it on whenever it's ready. Okay guys, so both eyelashes are on, and all I do, guys, is once it's done setting, I go ahead and run over it with the eyeliner one more time just to make it look a little bit more darker. And now I'm gonna go ahead and use mascara, and I just use any kind from Walmart, really. Okay, mascara. And I just go over my natural lashes with the mascara. Okay, now the other eye. Okay, so my lashes are done, and the last thing we have left to do is our lips. When I go out, I normally use the Kat Von D lip glosses just because they're very matte and they stay on for a good while. But for today, I'm just gonna go ahead and use I think they're like $12 Sephora lip glosses. What I like to do is I like to overline my lips. So I just go a little bit over, and I'll show you how it looks in a minute. Okay guys, and this is how it turned out. The last thing we're gonna do is go ahead and set our makeup, and I use Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray. So I just do this. Thank you all for watching my channel. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. That way you are notified every time I post a new video. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching, guys.